The Cy-Hawk Trophy. On the one hand, it divides a state. On the other, it brings it together. Everyone across this great state, from Bragg Drive to the legendary water in Ames, know that winning this trophy can have you pedaling toward a high water mark. Welcome to Ames, Iowa, home of the Cyclones of Iowa State. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Iowa Hawkeyes. Taking on a team from the Pac-12, the Iowa State Cyclones. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Hawkeyes will put total leather and we'll get started. Bringing it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. So Iowa State's offense will take the field first. Last time these two met, Iowa did Iowa things and won a close one.
Man, they do that so often in this series. They just find a way, even if they're trailing, to win the ball game. And Iowa State's got to figure that puzzle out.
Iowa doing Iowa things. Defensively, they made the plays they needed to make in that game, and they're going to have to do that again in this one.
Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Complete in the middle. Turning it on. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
QBs, when they see these zone coverages, man, some of them panic. Some of them throw it too quickly and can make bad decisions. I like how he waited a little bit, waited for the right window, the right opportunity. There's always going to be holes in zones. I just got to be a little bit patient.
Turns it loose deep. And he's got it inside the 35. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. Line gets set. First down. Hand off from the shotgun. Tough sledding near as he picks up one to the 29. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the back. Finds just enough room to pick up a couple down to the 26.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got him downfield. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. The Cyclones, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. They'll run it on 1st and goal. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. The run up the middle, looking for the score. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on 2nd down, this little 3rd to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Fires to the tight end. And the defense knocks him down immediately behind the line.
And, man, that is not the 3rd down execution you want. Trying to get it to a playmaker so he can make plays. He gets nowhere, actually loses yards, and brings up a 4th down.
Just drives it between the uprights. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
He'll take that first drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about on that first drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board. So the Iowa Hawkeyes offense will take the field for the first time. And the
team clearly rests on the offensive line, a group of maulers, David, who take pride in what they do.
Man, I think if you're a coach, you take pride. Like, it starts up front. Like, you win and lose games with physicality, and they lean on all the big fellas up front, the hog mollies, the big uglies, the most unselfish players on the field.
It's old school, man. We're in an era of college football where it's up-tempo, spread, air raid. Games are still won and lost, though, in the trenches. And because this is one of the best offensive lines in all of college football, that is a huge advantage this offense takes into each and every game.
Yeah, when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receivers got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw, nice catch. Way to get the first down.
Dropping back, it's Baker. Floating away. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. Oh, did he toast the coverage? Got it deep downfield. Almost took it all the way there, but it's a huge gain, and they're set up with a 1st and goal. The huge play got him on the porch, but now they got a kick in the door. Looking to throw. Under fire. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Hawkeyes. Fitted in the window for the score.
And you're really starting to see the chemistry that this guy is developing with his quarterback. They hooked up for a touchdown in the first game. They do it again here. These two are on the same page.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. Here's the handoff. Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17. This rivalry is so important to the people of this state, and it dates back to 1894, guys.
Yeah, it goes back a long way, and when you watch the product on the field every year, it's usually low scoring, but it's a lot of physical, tough people on the field.
Yeah, and you know, people in Iowa, they just love football. And this is a rivalry game that really hits home for so many. Regardless of which side of the fence you're on, in this game, Iowa or Iowa State, it means so much.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection. And the Cyclones will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Throwing right. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down? Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Baker. Gets it out fast. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Here they're trying to get it to the edge. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Hawkeyes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Throws for the tight end. Complete to the left. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. 1st and goal. And the Hawkeyes are on the move. He's looking to throw. Touchdown, Iowa! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Iowa State sending the offense back out. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. It's complete to the left. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Well, on defense, they know that this offense is going to try and take shots. So they're going to try and keep their secondary players in a position to make these types of plays. Good job on the back end forcing that incompletion.
This time he's got his man. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down. The Cyclones come to the line with a new set of downs. Off play action on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gonna look downfield again. Here's a heat. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
There's been a little bit of a seesaw here the last 2 plays. Offense gets a chunk play, and then the defense gets a sack. Great job by the defense there, turning the page and coming up with the big one.
The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Loss of 2. 3rd down coming up.
The last 2 plays have not gone as scripted. It's 3rd and 19. Defense playing a bail technique. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Looks as if they might have that screen really set up, but he'll be stopped short of the marker. It's 4th down. And they'll send out the field goal unit.
Number 12 on the field goal.
He boomed it through, a 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Motion from the wideout. Looking to pass. It's Baker. Forced out of the pocket. Grabbed over the middle. It's Garrison. Moves up to the 34-yard line. Give him a 10-yard pickup. The analytics nerds will tell you that a 4-yard pickup on 1st down is a successful play. Let's see what they have on 1st. He'll loft one deep down the left side. He's got it inside the 25. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Hawkeyes!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Bring in the heat. And that ball's free behind the line. Bounced right back to them. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Motion from the back. Back to pass on 2nd down. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. Fires to the wideout. Got his man on the right. And he picks up the 1st down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. Looking downfield on 1st down. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Got it behind the line. It's Miles. Running backs just have to be a weapon in the passing game, even for little dump-offs and checkdowns.
Yeah, find your matchups. I mean, you think about running back versus a linebacker. We like that matchup in space, and so find ways to get the football to your running back in space where you can break tackles and make things happen because they're just so dynamic.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. Punt is on its way. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. The throw to the outside is complete. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking to throw, it's Baker. He lofts one down the sideline. Makes the grab at the 10. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. He's looking to throw. Here's the pressure. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finished the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
28, Iowa State, 6.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the 2nd half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the 1st half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the Cyclones will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll take it on the return. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Wants to throw. It's Baker. He's going to let it go. Catch inside the 30 and still running. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. The Hawkeyes are threatening in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. He's got it and still on his feet. Touchdown, Hawkeyes! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, these fan bases have been hyped, and with the Cy-Hawk Trophy up for grabs, who knows what the second half will give us. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Iowa and Iowa State plays out.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. The Cyclones will line up to kick off and start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Iowa has the ball back on offense. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1.
Here's the thing. Not a great run, but the offense has scored a ton of points. They haven't necessarily needed to have a strong running game in this one. Their quarterback right now is just playing lights out, and if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I'd get back to throwing the ball.
And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. Looking to throw, it's Baker. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. And the Hawkeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. And that's a very productive first down play in bringing up 2nd and 3.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later. But you got to tackle this guy over and over again who has this ability to make people miss and make big plays.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Garrison. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold offense.
They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on 2nd down. 2nd down coming up. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to go up top. The sure hands, it's Garrison. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he can't grab the bullet pass on 3rd down. The Hawkeyes decide to punt it away. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. Makes sure he doesn't get backed up any further, signals for and makes the fair catch at the 10. Iowa State sending the offense back out. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Quick strike complete. Looking for room at the 25. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. New set of downs after the completion. To the air on first down. Finds his big tight end. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. Taking it the other way. Touchdown, Iowa! The defense putting points on the board.
This guy really is the complete linebacker. Not only is he physical and not only can he play downhill to stop the run, this guy is a weapon in pass coverage. You saw it on that play. What can't this guy do?
Iowa 42, Iowa State 6.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The give to the tailback. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Ball's at the 27. His offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. And the Cyclones will punt this one away. Now on the return. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O's. So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. Got enough for the first down and wants more. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air, it's Baker. Under fire. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him, but this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. On the direct snap, it's Peppers. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll toss it to the left. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. Strong, tough run, and he's brought down just inches away from the score. And the Hawkeyes have it in scoring position on 1st and he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Hawkeyes! Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
Iowa State sending the offense back out. They went 3 and out the last time they had it, and trailing late. They've got to get to work here. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Unleashes one. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. Unleashes it on the run. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And this is a tough spot for the QB, man. Like, he knows he's down big and has to make big plays down the field, but also got to be smart, because this defense, you can tell, bringing in extra bodies, playing the pass.
Lofts one deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Cyclones will send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Hauls it in and looking upfield. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. Oh, they're after him. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. The Hawkeyes will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Got it in the middle. It's Miles. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. From the gun, the ground game. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with them.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. And the Cyclones line up to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. They want that clock to run. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. From the shotgun, the inside kid. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. And the Hawkeyes come to the line with a new set of downs.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're on offense. You have the lead, you want to chew the clock, keep the ball on the ground, keep that thing just ticking, Palmer.
They're just imposing their will, Dave, and that's something that we've seen, I think, all game. Up front, they've been the more physical team. They're the ones that's getting pushed and that's getting movement, and it's carrying over all the way here deep into the fourth quarter.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming into the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
And here comes the field goal unit. Nestled just inside that right upright. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter. Extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Iowa State sending the offense back out. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown. And there's nothing you can do about it because this one's over. Jesse, now we got to start progressing for next week for the rest of this season so we don't let one bad game turn into two.
Yeah, there are very few teams out there that won't watch game film, but they may want to skip this one. I mean, because it may hurt their confidence. They just need to turn the page and get ready for the next opponent and forget this day ever happened.
After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Wants to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Graves. And he's brought down after a huge completion. And, Jesse, there's a huge mountain to climb here, but you might as well start with a chunk play.
Well, you got to start somewhere, Reese. It's been tough going for this offense all game long. They find themselves in a hole, but I love the aggressive nature. Keep taking shots. Keep trying to claw your way back into this one.